Hey there, Wargamers. Austin here with Brush for Hire, and today we're going to take a look at the actual model from the Imperial Knights kit. There's only one kit right now, and it makes the two models that are available for that codex, which we actually just reviewed. Should be yesterday. The upload went, or the video got uploaded. So check that video out too. We'll have a link to it near the end. I've got the model mostly assembled. It's assembled to the point where we wouldn't want to assemble it any further if we're planning to use an airbrush to paint it. I like to separate out things like the understructure from the armor plates, essentially anything that's going to be a different color. So let's switch over to the close camera. And this is the legs that I have. I've gone ahead and assembled, and I put some little strewn out bits of a crushed up towel tank on the base. The toes I had to reposition a bit myself because pretty much everything on the legs is completely static. So just be aware of that. While the upper body is pretty posable, the lower body is very static. Now, if you look here, you can see there's some really great seams that you can actually just break apart with a hobby knife. Might take a little bit of doing and some smoothing out once you got it cut apart, but you could repose the knees and things if you wanted to. It would not be impossible. So the other major feature that I want to point out here is this little nipple at the top here. It's actually pretty important because, and I'll grab the box of parts. Actually, before I get to that, let me grab this. This is a flight base, one of the GW flight bases, and it's actually quite a bit larger, the base that's the Titan base. And I didn't realize that until I actually got my hands on one of these. I suspected that it was larger, but I wasn't sure. So anyway, let's get that repositioned. So this is the main chassis here, and it actually just fits onto that little nipple. You've got the inner socket for the ball joint there, and then the hole for that nipple to fit through. And what this does for you is allows you to set the top on here and have it be pivotable, and not actually have to glue this together. You can keep them separate so that it's easier to store in your bags, easier to transport. One other thing that makes it very easy to transport is this little apparatus in here. Now this is one of the arms that you can build from this kit, and it's got a pair of notches that match up with the little pegs that go in here. So if we just set that there, it swings into place, and you don't even have to magnetize the arms. It's on both sides here, so we'll go ahead and balance that out and get that up there. So yeah, very nice. I just don't think that Games Workshop really presented this as a feature as much as they could have, in my opinion. We've also got various armor plates, including the ones that go on top here. Let me set this one in here. This one goes over kind of like a cowl, and then we've got this one that drops down over the top. Got the two holes in the back for the smokestacks. We've got a couple of really big pauldrons here that just fit onto these little struts. I always have a hard time matching these up. There we go. And there we are. Now I know that his upper body's kind of swinging around and looking kind of derpy right now. This is also an uneven table surface I've got him sitting on. And outside of this, we've got a handful of the other armor plates. Those are his lower leg plates. We've got his little cod piece crotch thing. We've got a couple other pieces of leg armor. We've also got a heraldry shield that'll pop onto this little hole right here. And we have the tabard that hangs from the crotch there. With that, we also have our face shields. You can see right now it's kind of this mechanical looking thing under here. We've got a skull mask, and we've got these two here. This one looking kind of Mandalorian-y, and then you have this one that looks more like a knight helmet. I'm really partial to this one. So, oh, and you also do get a transfer sheet. One of the concerns I've heard a lot of people say is they're selling a transfer sheet for these. Is there a transfer sheet in the box? The answer is yes. It's not as big as the one that they're selling separately. The one that's sold separately is huge, but it does come with some transfers. So overall, I'd say I really dig this kit. I think that it's a really good looking kit, and I think that it's priced fairly. I think that all models are a little on the expensive side these days, but if you compare it with what you'd pay for something this size from Forge World, you're absolutely right on the money there. And I know that's comparing, you know, Games Workshop to Games Workshop, but if we take it outside and go look at Privateer Press, the Gargantuans and the Colossals for War Machine and Hordes are about this size, and they're about that price too, somewhere in the low 100s. A lot of them are somewhere between $110 and $140, depending on which one it is. And I think this fits right in. And honestly, I'd rather have plastic any day of the week, and some options. Privateer Press does not have options. They don't do options, really, except for their heavy jack kits, and some heavy beast kits. But I think it's great. I know that a lot of people are also using the Dreamforge kits for their Night Titans, and as much as I like that kit, I think that it feels a little too much like an action figure. It doesn't have a ton of detail on it. I think there's a lot of really big open areas, which could be good for you if you're trying to exercise your airbrushing skills and really get some big plate shading down to get some really smooth textures, or you just want a lot of open areas so that you can do your own freehand stuff. You could also use it as a sort of an armature to sculpt all kinds of filigree onto. So there's lots of options on how to field this kit or kits like it in its role in your own casual games. So I just like robots. I can't stop myself. So what do you guys think? Do you think that it's worth it? Do you like the look of it? Are you appreciative of the fact that Games Workshop has engineered a way to avoid having to use magnets to break this thing down to pack away? Or do you think this is just a completely garbage kit and you'd never touch it with a 10-foot pole? I want to hear what you have to say, and I'd love to see some discussion going on. So check out the comments section and drop us a line. Let us know what you think. Thank you all for watching this video. Just so you guys know, we did do a review on the Codex itself. I think it turned out pretty well. And I'll tell you right now, I'm never doing that many graphics in a single video again. It almost killed me. I just kept having to draw and draw and draw and draw. It was never going to be done. So you'll see like 5 minutes into the thing, I just kind of stopped and was like, you know what, we're just going to finish it. It'll be fine. We'll get through this. Yeah, check it out. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe today. And check out all the other videos that we do. And we're actually going to be doing a painting tutorial on this guy right here. He is for a client. We're going to be using this color scheme right here from the Codex. I think it's going to be really a fun video series to do, and a really stunning model when we get done. Give us a like if you liked the video. Share, subscribe, do all those other fun social media things, and we will catch you guys in the next video. Until then, happy wargaming.